I don't know actually how loud this one's gonna be compared to the last fighting game we played, but welcome to Servo doesn't remember how to play fighting games for the 40th time. I love fighting games. I just don't remember them at all. 1 second. The lots of stream elements to work through. Oh, I forgot to. I don't want stream elements. I have to fix the sound alerts again. Ah, well. I remember when this game came out. I bought it because my friends were all playing it, and then we played it for about 3 weeks, I want to say, and then it was like only one of them really stuck around to actually keep playing Tekken, and then even they fell off. So I kind of stopped playing, but when I was playing online, I mostly played Elisa and Lars, but I kind of liked June, but I don't remember why I didn't play her. There has to be a reason. Also, yes, I understand that trial combos are useless, but unless we want to sit here and watch me play, watch me watch a YouTube video where I learn she uses her life sim attacks. A YouTube video where I learn how to play the character. This is what we're gonna be living with for a while. Huh. No, it's weird. Okay. So what are my launchers? So my launch, so like, I mean, that's a launcher, but I mean, okay, I can actually just go to punishment training and it'll tell me what my okay, so if I'm plus 17, that's my, okay, I'm minus 18, I'm blocking that, so that's gonna be launched in return. Then like that there. I mean, okay, this might, I'm wondering, is this okay? So yeah, okay, that's not gonna lead into anything, I don't think, though. Like, that'll lead into, well, if I didn't have heat mode on, I'm gonna take a fistful of Kazuya. It's not the first time she's taking a fistful of Kazuya, though, I'll tell you that much. Turn heat off. No heat. I'm just trying to see what my punishers are. Alright, not much to do after that. I wonder, can you continue after that? I wonder, or is there a better? Because sometimes, like, sometimes it'll show you, like, you can punish this, but then it's like, you actually could punish this better if you with a different punisher. Because, like, when you're plus 18, you can obviously do like forward 2. I also can't Korean backdash anymore. I used to be able to for a little bit, so don't expect any crazy movement from Servo either. I'm just gonna try to, like, I'll probably, like, pull up a wiki or something to see if there's any, like, combos. I wonder where my pokes are. There's probably like a character guide somewhere I can read real quick. I wonder, like, I gotta, something like that, right? Like turning into a demon and punching somebody and then immediately getting like launched off of that. It's got to be one of the funniest things that happens in Tekken. You like imagine like you go through all this effort to become like a monster, and then like someone's fist blocks your really strong punch. What is this for? So if I'm plus 13, so if I'm plus 13, yeah. And then yeah, so this is like, so this is a 12 frame punish. Can I do anything off of this? I don't think so. I mean, I probably can. Okay. Trying to like see if I could pick it up again. Maybe like with that. Or like that. Sorry, I'm trying to. Okay, all right. Wonder. I really just want to practice that one more than anything. Oh, turning off his moves. I don't remember which move I specifically want to practice against. Is it this one? I wonder if you probably can trick Genjutsu there. No, okay. Well, that would suck to mistime my punishment on that. I mean, I'm only actually it's actually a pretty safe punish, weirdly enough. Like that's not safe, right? That's safe. But like you're only gonna be hitting like a 8 frame jab off of that, it looks like. Yeah, you're like -1 after that, I wonder. It kind of resets neutral, I guess. Fuck. Alright. Pack of punch combos. Don't know what my wall combos are. Please remember that in Tekken 7 I played Elisa, and I very much abused my ability to use fireballs. I don't know, what can I say? When it comes to the end of a match, I love the little zoning game. I love playing a little zoning game. Hate zoners normally, but interesting. All right, move list time. I love fighting games. I say that about almost every game I play on here, but like I wouldn't be playing the game if I didn't like it. Oh, what? All right. Okay, so all right, that's why I couldn't get that to launch. I was trying to do that move earlier and I was like, why am I doing like just forward 2? And it's like, oh, because you have to like input them both. It's not like a one then the other. All right, so I have a sidestep, a side puts them in crouching. Interesting. I'm what, +8 after that? During Izumo, during Miari, excuse me, during Heat and Genjutsu. All right, okay, so these are heat moves. Wait, I'm doing this wrong. Interesting. All right, so you got that, which charges regain health on hit because Kazuma essence charges. Okay, so it's not like a mid, like I mean, I do end up +8 here, so like they really can't like stop me, but like nothing I can do, but I can't really do anything afterwards since it's not a launcher. All right, 1, 2. Oh, okay. So can I like? No. Ah, too slow. Okay. Yeah, then you can handle 8s with the best of them. I'm trying to think if I've ever seen something that big before. Oh. Okay. All right. So, all right. Wait. This shifts to Uzumo. Huh. Can I wonder. No. No. Nope. Doesn't seem to actually combo there. Because I was trying to see if like, because this is a punish move, but like I'm not seeing like anything I can do after it, which I find to be a problem. All right. Chip damage unblocked to self damage partially recoverable. All right, 1, 2, 4, 1 is interesting. Sorry, I was trying to think. Or is it 1, 1, 4, 1? Is it 2, 1, 4, 1? No? What the hell? What was that? That was 1, 2, 4, 1, but it doesn't seem like it actually is. What? I'm on a combo list. I can't escape. I'm filtering apparently. Can we not filter? Please and thank you. Okay. No. What? Huh? Huh? Please. What's going on? I just want to see the moves I was looking at like a second ago. Please and thank you. Hard. I know Lots claims to be 8. There's just always this joke that when it comes to like that kind of stuff that's in my head, which is a mother and daughter parking their car, and the mother's like, "Hey, can you tell me how close I am to the curb?" And the daughter looks out and she says, well, about 5 inches, or about 5 inches or so." And then the mother walks out and looks over and it's like that's 5 inches. Guys are gonna love you. Oh, thank God. Okay, I got rid of the filter. What was it? Okay, so it's 2, 1, 4, 1. Oh, okay. That. Okay, and then 2143 is the 2143 is the next one I'm trying. Thank you for the headbands. I still haven't fixed the sound alerts, so please do not play them. They hurt me. They cause me physical damage. Also, Valko, how are you doing? I didn't get to make it to your community stream because I was busy. Previously spoken for, as the children say these days, I think. I did it pretty late anyways. Yeah, I mean, like I try to show up to some of your late night streams, but sometimes your late night streams are like, I ain't making it there. So I wonder if that, no, because the kind of launcher doesn't really do anything. Cheon, just a simple 3. It was good, had fun, happy to hear that. Use health reducing hit move on hit, cosmic essence charges down. What the hell? Okay, girl, what? And if I hold down, I can crouch block. I can crouch instead of doing the whole thing. On block. Valko, do you play fighting games at all? I love them. I don't have the mental willpower to actually stick with a fighting game and learn it. But I want to see. Okay, yeah. Fighting games in years. Last one I was Justice. Fair. I love them. I think my first fighting game. Well, okay, it's probably Mortal Kombat, but I'm saying the first fighting game that I actually tried to learn how to play the characters in was, I think, Killer Instinct. I have to thank the Super Best Friends Play channel for getting me into fighting games. What the hell? It's okay. What I always like about Tekken is that each of your buttons corresponds to a limb. So one is your left, 2 is your right, 3 is your left leg, 4 is your right leg. White hair and lower dance. Interesting. Mix-up tool, I guess. That makes sense. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just looking at her move list. I actually know about nothing. I know about 0 from Tekken. I think the last time last time I played this was on release. And what's her hunting hawk? So June's weird. I don't know anything about pre-game June. I'm sure if Morty was here, they would know. But I don't remember what June's thing was, because I played her a little bit on release and I was like, I don't really like her too much, and so I went to play other characters. The other characters have very abusable moves. Demon Slayer, Kimitsu no Yaiba. That's a pretty good combo, I think. Jin Heihachi? No, she uses the Kazuma fighting style. She is specifically different because I don't remember exactly what it is, but she has where Jin and Heihachi use the Mishima fighting style, and well, no, Jin actually uses karate in this game. Kazuya in Heihachi used the Mishima fighting style. Jin and Kazuya specifically uses his with the power of the devil. I believe June in this game at least has like weird like healing powers, but to use some of my attacks I actually have to give up HP, as you can see at the top up there. Like if you look at my health bar, when I do these like attacks like that, I actually lose HP. And if I remember correctly, a lot of her stuff is about like giving up HP to do good damage and then getting it back by doing other attacks, if I remember correctly. Then all right. Yeah. Also, pretty sure she was presumed dead after one game, which is like kind of what started Jin's whole like wanting to kill Kazuya. Cause so June and Kazuya. Okay, so Heihachi is Kazuya's father. Then Kazuya's mother is actually a huge demon. She was in the last game. She can summon a tiger. It's kind of bullshit. If I remember correctly. I'm sure you can follow up off this. I don't know why. Huh. I'm like 9% sure I can follow up off of this, but I don't know how, because it does launch a pretty good distance away. Some of these moves, so Tekken characters are weird because they have like some Tekken characters have like 120 moves, and I'm like, why would I ever press this? For what purpose? Like on the sidestep, maybe? It's 19 frames. I guess you could use a 19 frame Punisher or a count, or I guess that has decent range, maybe. Let's see. Please, can we get back to the? Oh, no, now it's working. Okay. I transported. I guess it has like decent range, so maybe you could like use it as like a bait, like a counter hit. Maybe get some off counter hit on it, and then like that, like. But I can't imagine. I took us to the void somehow. I don't remember. I don't know how I did that. How the hell do I reset from a neutral position? Sorry, I'm trying to figure Tekken controller right now. Please, can we reset? Oh, that's neat. That's actually insane. Defense is actually a pretty insane option for a CPU, because the CPU will just wail on you and do stuff, and you get to just go like, okay, I'm going to press buttons. I'm going to figure out what I'm supposed to do in these situations. It's actually insanely. I don't know. I'm trying to reset the. Is the game wailed on? Well, what can I say? Look at that stance. Can't move off of that, by the way. All right, I was trying to see what moves I have here. Okay. I have a laser beam. All right. Kicks do nothing here. That's really funny. I really like that stance. That stance is really funny. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Then this is just shifting to Genjutsu. Oh. I know that's one of her decent enders is hitting that. Ooh, that's a mid? I want you to know, if I got hit by this in game, I'd be like, that's a mid? What do you mean that's a mid? I would be so mad. Punch parry effect. Oh, that's interesting. And then Habotan. Okay. Then Aya Stitch. Interesting. And then Mitsuo. Oh, Aya, that's what it was. Oh, yep. I'm remembering now. Oh, I'm slowly remembering buttons. I remember this being like one of her best moves. It's a 16 frame launcher, and it's pretty good at punishing people who just like kind of wail on you a little bit, as long as you're like plus 16, plus 17. That's kind of better though, but like I remember that being really good. I don't remember why. I remember that being like kind of like this core of her kit. Heavenly Sun Palm. Huh. Really? That's weird that that's not comboable. Really? That feels really strange that you can't combo off of that. Well, I guess it's not a true combo anyways. That's really weird that these aren't true combos. Okay, that forces crouching, which is interesting. Do I have anything I can do while standing? I guess that's a high. mean, that move's really good, but like, what's the starting frames on that shit? 14? No, 26. Excuse me. Yeah, no, that's a counter hit only kind of thing. 20. Double lift kicks. What's the? It's not like, it's actually not that bad, honestly. It's one of those things where like I'm sure these aren't like bad moves, but like you have better punishers. Punish servo arc when? I need an eye patch for that, alright. Wait. Okay. Oh, okay. This one's weird. So you can actually cancel this into a crouch block at any time. I'm like 9. Okay, so link to attack from what? Eh? Violet. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So you can do actually any time during the thing, huh? All right. So you can do like. So you can do like. All right. Okay. That's a nice little. That's a mix up. I was thinking I would wear the what I sorry, I'm laughing at myself. I was thinking that I would wear whatever the outfit that Quiet wears is. Is that the web gear? Really thin lace, just so you know I can breathe through my skin. Trying to like counter hit. Oh wait, it's me, I guess. Okay, that counts as counter hit. Okay. Huh? Don't remember what move I'm trying to do right now. Oh, it's. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Kind of useless though, I feel. That's like, I mean, I guess it is like, I guess it is for a counter hit, but like, that feels like, when would I ever use that? Tekken's such a weird game because it's a game where like everyone has a billion items in their kit, but like you use like 5 of them in total, and then like the other ones are for like, does your opponent know I have this? Here's some sauce. And those are your combo finishers. combo finishers or combo extenders. I remember correctly, you can do some shit off of this, right? Like, if unless they've changed that. No, okay. Maybe off of the first one, actually, though. Oh, yeah, you can. Hey! Alright, alright. Alright, that's a combo extender, then. I was wondering what the point of that is. It's definitely a combo extender. Okay. What the hell? Why did it open that up? Oh, wait, can you do? Oh, you can. Is it? Okay, I'm seeing it. All right, I'm seeing it. Oh, okay. This is the weird part where, like, I kind of understand what I'm doing right now, but I don't know what the optimal paths are. Where it's like, okay. Ooh, wait, you can combo off that? That keeps going. Huh. Okay, there's stuff there. Okay. Stuff to explore in a little bit once I figure out what my linkers are. And this is just shift stance. Interesting. That's the counter hit move. Up, back. You're never landing that shit in a match. That's a 57. Huh. That's so like this right here is a linker. You're supposed to use this to link into Izumi so you can do cool moves off Izumi. Divine Exile, Heaven. That's not the worst. Charged Essence, at least. Oh, then you can just do that. Okay. And then all right. You probably want to like actually, yeah, okay. Because you can switch into Genjutsu from Mirai by holding forward. Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, that's like a ender there. You can do that as an ender. Because you do like do something into hitting this, into that, for in the damage combo. Okay, all right, we're getting there. I've never actually done this before. I mean, I guess it's kind of easier with Tekken, because with other fighting games, it's like, this is my this button does this, this button does this, this button does this, and it's like 1, 2, or 3, and you have 3 buttons, and you may have a special button. But like with Tekken, all the moves have a okay. All right. And then yeah, this is same like thing where if you hit that move, you can just switch to those two. I don't see the point, but hey, you know, I don't make the rules. And then while running 3. Or up. Okay. And then while rising. Cool. Then you can go into either Genjutsu. I'm pretty sure this is probably a pretty good linker. Yeah, okay. You can only tornado someone once, if I remember correctly. Man, wow. Wow, I can't believe you tried twice. That's crazy. Sorry, I had to break the framing of it because we had a friend in chat, but both of them got hit by Twitch's auto mod. Is so weird. All right, it's while rising. Because like sometimes it'll be like, yeah, that's suspicious, but then sometimes it'll be like, nah, we're monitoring. It's like, what? What do you mean monitoring this person? They're obviously a bot. Like they're acting like they're using the same script that every other person uses for bot stuff, and you're like, no, this one gets to go through. But sometimes like it'll be like, no, this person doesn't get to go through. All right. Wait, can I do? Okay. All right. It's really weird to find the sauce. Because like I'm finding like the buttons that the game is like, hey, these are your punishers. I'm like, okay, cool. And then after my punishers, I'm like, okay, I can do a simple combo after my punisher. That's interesting. Wait, what? Wait, can I? So like if I can bait them into actually low pairing or something there, I guess. I love that move for some reason. That move is stuck in my head. You know what? Lars kind of does that actually. Is Lars using more of the Kazuma fighting style? So like, okay, so like that seems useless when I can just do like into like that. Like why would I ever do the full combo? Cause I can tornado there. Oh no. Ooh. Well, I must count as tab. Interesting. I'm learning things about my fight stick while I play this. Again, another move that I'm like, when would I ever use that? Oh, sorry. Snorted like a pig there for some reason. There, let's go. I love 10-hit combos. So, so what's this supposed to look like, I wonder? Show me it. Oh, it's while rising only. Okay, 1 second. These combos are actually completely useless, by the way, because they're not even true combos. Is that it? Is that the combo, actually? So these combos are actually useless, but I love doing them. They look cool. No. Ways. Then it's okay. All right, I did it, kind of. We're getting HP on sidestep. Activates heat, apparently. For what purpose does that serve? I guess on counter it might be good. I guess these things property on counter. I have to remember, like, a lot of these moves that I'm just doing them like raw. I'm not doing them with the counter hit modifier. Nope. I'm still not finding any use for this. I guess it forces crouching, which is nice. I cannot find a use for it. The crazy part is I've looked at all this. I looked at all these and I've kind of found some stuff, but like I feel like if I go into an actual game, I'll be like completely like out of my depth, which is like the worst part about fighting games. It's a high. I mean, maybe it can maybe hit. I doubt it. Kind of useless. Again, I'm looking at all these moves like from like a raw perspective. I'm sure like in an actual like match or like an actual like combo string, they're like kind of nutty. What's this? Oh, all right. Oh, I pressed the button again. Where's Genjutsu? Don't mind me, just like if I have full essence, I can do silly things. I feel like by the time you get to full essence though, like I don't know how fast essence builds up. I feel like by the time your essence build up, you're gonna be like, especially if you're burning essence to do combos stuff. I actually don't know. Do you burn essence? Oh, it looks like you only gain essence, so that's, I guess, I have no idea. All right, this was the move I was trying to see. All right, yeah, I see that being useful. And then doing, yeah, and then we already saw this move. Looks like Itsumo has like the most, and Mirai has like the least. But for Mirai, you can go to Genjutsu. Interesting. All right, time to open up like a doc. 1 second, I have to open up like a silly little thing on my screen here that'll tell me like how to play this character. I'm using, just for continuity, I'm using Wavu Wiki because I legitimately don't know what else to use. June. All right, let's see. June. She's a very well-rounded character with the emphasis on defense and counter hit tools, which I like counter hit characters. Layered strings and mix-ups are hard to defend against. Can launch from crouch at 14, which is this that move, or maybe it's no, from crouch. What's my, okay, let's go back to our crouching moves so I can figure this out. 1 second. Damn, he's playing another new character. The character ISIS never ends. How come you ain't ever played Steve and counter hits your thing? I played Steve in 7. It's just Steve, I don't know about Steve in 8, but Steve in 7 was like a whole monster. I watched like a 4-hour guide 3 times. And I was like, I cannot eternalize like all the different stuff you have to do with Steve. Also, hello Duck, welcome to the stream. How are you? while crouching. Okay, so these are my crouching moves I have. All right, so I've got this. I'm gonna tell you it's not that. Probably not that, since we're talking about an actual launcher. Probably not that either. It must mean this, because that's 14 frames. That's what it must mean. Good heat engagers and heat mechanic, which makes Kazuma power cost less health, along with a fast long range heat smash that can heal her gray health. Blocking. Key techniques, mashing, importance. 5 stars, value 5 stars. You got a lot of stuff, but at base level he ain't hard to pick up. I think that's my main problem with fighting games is as I try to jump into like the expert stuff as soon as possible. I'm like, the base level stuff, I know how to play fighting games, and it's like, let me learn the long good mix up stuff, and it's like, I will never learn this. Oh, huh? 1 second. This website is telling me that apparently if that down 3+4 is a good launcher. Like, that's a good launcher if on counter hit. Oh, it means that one. It means this launcher. It means that launcher. I know I was gonna make a snarky comment, but I decided against it. Oh, you're growing as a person, Duck. It's wonderful to watch. Maybe one day you won't be British. Interesting. And that's different from the counter hit version. Why? Apparently that's a launcher on Punish. It's probably a crumple on Punish. Do I won't ever grow? Well, I mean, I think, aren't you the tallest out of all the boys? Oh yeah, it's a crumple. Bro, get dick kick. I mean, these shoes aren't like that deadly. I should put spikes on the shoes, like the worst dick kick in the world. Am I? You're like 6'8", right? But you stay next to the Shaq cutout so well. You and him are the same size, I'm pretty sure. The end is spinning too much health to either make a strong fast punish with up forward 1 or down forward 1. Full crouch down forward 1. Or making down forward 2 and down forward 2 and how do you make down forward 2 safe? Huh? Wait, Asuka also practices Kazuma martial arts? That's interesting. That's why I've been told I measured with my own height before. I'm 5'11", 6 foot. I mean, you still are taller than me. I am standing at a staggering 5'4", or 5'6" when I'm wearing the boots. Forward 1+2 is inner piece. Oh, it's a parry? That's crazy. Strategy. Let's go to the strategy page. Maybe I'll learn something. Overview. Sharing similar characteristics to both Jin. 1 second, let me open up, make sure I'm yapping at you in the right capacity. So I can talk more shit about that. I've been gaslit my whole adult life. Remember, when you do your Metal Gear Spider, you have to have a beach episode. No, because I don't want to have sex with Big Boss in the box. I can't do that. Alright, sharing similar characters to both Jin and Asuka, June has a very well-rounded set of tools with an emphasis on defense and punishment. Her offensive capabilities from her Itsumo stance can be smothering to the uninitiated, but generally rely on Itsumo's strike to be used without being contested. Understandably, you need more room. It's so weird that you can have sex with Paz on the beach. Alright? I'm gonna say it. Huh? And you can have sex with Miller? I never had sex with Miller. I was well, I never played Peace Walker actually. I watched a friend play Peace Walker. I've seen the Peace Walker die multiple times. I've played the beginning of Peace Walker about 4 times. Actually, let me correct myself. I have played Peace Walker. Peace Walker was weird because it was like Peace Walker was like Peace Walker is probably the weirdest game for me. And Phantom Pain is Peace Walker but better. In a lot of functions, because I think the combat's better in Phantom Pain than Peace Walker. Peace Walker's combat's kind of iffy, and Peace Walker feels like it was a rushed game. I bet you it was. Yeah. So in Peace Walker, there's like a little place where you can go to like relax, and you can invite Paz. How old is Paz? She's like 17, right? How old is she? Is she 19? She's young. It's very young. It's very concerning how old she is in that game. I'm pretty sure. How old? 1 second before I finish the sentence. How old is Paz? Is it Paz? Yeah, Paz. She's 16 years old, but her true age is likely older. She was a spy. Evidence suggests she was around 20 to 21 years old. All right, Big Boss. I'm taking Big Boss in. Big Boss is coming into this station. I'm taking Big Boss into this. I'm taking Big Boss into the station. He may possibly be a sex pest. Not for the eco-terrorism. That's whatever. I don't care about that. No, but it's definitely for the love box scene with Paz, which is probably non-canon. I don't know. There's like a love box in Peace Walker that you can like invite the character that you invite to the beach with you into, and then the box starts tumbling left and right and hearts fly out of it. And so I believe that. I love Metal Gear. Metal Gear is so silly. It seems like a Kojima plot. So Peace Walker is really funny because like Peace Walker is like where the first proto Metal Gear shows up, I believe. Because there's not a Metal Gear in 3, is there? I'm trying to think. Vulcan had a big robot, but it wasn't a Metal Gear of the bipedal ones. It wasn't a Metal Gear though, right? Because I remember Vulcan had a big robot. Duck, there's a scene in Metal Gear Solid 3 where the main antagonist grabs your junk while you're wearing a mask to look like his boyfriend. Shagohod, same concept. Yeah. Nuclear launching mech. Fair enough. I don't remember why Vulcan grabs your junk. I guess that's just the way he greets his boyfriend. But he grabs your junk and it's not the right size, and that's how he finds you out. and arrest you. Because Rykov was his, yeah, but like I don't know. You know what? I'm trying to think. In past relationships, I did just grab a handful of ass every time I walked towards the person, because like that's just kind of what you do. You know what I mean? Like, have you ever seen that video where it's like a husband and wife, and like the husband walks by the wife one day and doesn't smack her on the ass, and she's like, was something wrong? Are you, is it okay? Is everything okay? And then she starts like packing up her bags to leave, and then while she's packing her bags, she's bent over, and the husband walks by, sees her, and smacks her on the ass, and she's like, oh, he does love me still. It's such a stupid thing. Vulcan had to squeeze twice to be sure. And then Snake loses an eye. That's where Snake actually loses his eyes, is after being kidnapped, after being captured by Vulcan because his junk wasn't the right size. They torture Snake in the most like homoerotic place I think I've ever seen in my life, position I've ever seen in my life. My man is like full arms above his head, chained up, shirtless. I don't know why they took his shirt off. This is what scale was at the wrong size. You know, Big Boss had that, like, okay, so here's the weird part is Rykov looks like Raiden, so like just take that with whatever you will. Well, it's not like Vulcan says that's not the right size penis. He literally grabs his crotch. He literally walks by Rykov, grabs him, and then looks at him, and then squeezes again and goes, "You're not Rykov." He doesn't say any reason why. It's just like he's like, that's not right, huh? I love Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear Solid 3 was my first my second Metal Gear game, because I played Metal Gear Solid 4 first. Metal Gear Solid 3 was the first one I beat by myself, and the first video game to ever make me cry. That's the number one praise I can give for Metal Gear Solid 3, is that it's the first video game to ever make me cry, because of the ending of that game. Like, broke me, especially because you are the one was my third. Shut up. Shut your mouth right now, Valko. shut up. Oh man, I want you to know, playing Metal Gear Solid 4, I was exceptionally confused by everything that happens in Metal Gear Solid 4. I was like, who's Big Mama? Who the fuck is this guy? What the fuck? Who the fuck is this guy? I did not know what was going on. Really, bodysuit Raiden's the gay part, not the scene where you're completely naked and you have to do flips. You're covering your junk the whole time. That's not the gayest part of that. Really? I'm trying to learn Cosmo. I'm trying to learn June here. We're rambling about what parts of the game in the series would do that. Yeah. I was very confused. I knew of Psycho Mantis. The weird part is I knew who Psycho Mantis was. Psycho Mantis somehow worked its way through the general like miasma of video games and ended up in my knowledge base. But so I knew that one. But like every other boss, I was like, what the fuck is this? Well, it's because Psycho Mantis does something that no other game, at least at the time, did, which was it messed with your controls. Yeah, because Raiden's the only one with a kid. Like Solid Snake has Otacon and their gay and their adopted child. It's Sunny, right? It's Sunny, right? I'm trying to remember names off the top of my head here. Pokemon character in June rewards gathering information, exploring tendencies of an opponent. If an adversary overstays their welcome, she has an array of counter hit launchers. If an opponent has a predictable offense, she has access to reversals to most attacks, as well as a punch Sabaki. The hell is a Sabaki? That leads into one of her most damaging combos. What the fuck is a Sabaki? What does Revengeance fall into the series? So Revengeance takes place after 5, I believe, or after 4. Excuse me, after 4, because 5 is in the past. The fucking yeah. So Revengeance takes place after 4 because Raiden has his whole cybernetic thing going on. Yeah. And I believe Revengeance was supposed to be like a whole series, right? And then we got just the one game because Platinum be Platinum. Right? I'm trying to think. Her E-Smash is very fast and long range, however, is very literal and decisive and punish. So this leads to more utilization of defensive tool or combo ender, while her low heat smash variant from Genjutsu is a serious offensive threat. Her low heat smash. Vengeance changed scope and details a lot. Dev Hell. Platinum. Okay, so Platinum makes really, really good games. The problem with Platinum games is they are very all about Platinum, don't worry. Yeah. Well, no, it's just the Platinum effect on it, because Metal Gear is a niche game as it is because of all the stuff, but making a character action Metal Gear game was super like and Raiden already wasn't like a big draw to the series anyways. People really did not take well to Raiden as much as they wanted him to. People it got a lot of praise recently, like when everyone was playing it because the memes were coming out and everyone was playing it. You remember that entire time, like a year ago, when everyone was playing Revengeance on Twitch? That and the Maxor video and all that, when all that stuff came out, it got like a huge like up then. But yeah, when it first came out, it was very much a cult classic. Like I like, people knew of Metal Gear, but no one ever talked about Revengeance until that era showed up for a little bit. Conditioning opponent exploiting tendencies, either offense or defense. There's probably done with. Sorry, I'm like reading. I'm reading a thing on the side while we're having this conversation. Her low heat smash variant from Genjutsu, which is what I'm trying to see which one that is. Is it this? X Power Crush Heat Engager. This might be old, so it doesn't seem like any of these moves go into a heat smash. Oh, so we're talking about this one. But it says from Genjutsu. So all I'm thinking is, because this is the only one I'm thinking of, is it could be this. I'm back, chat. They tried to silence me because we were having too much fun. But that can't be it. I should like kiss a snake mid-fight. I highly recommend it. I don't think it's really weird because they redid Metal Gear Solid 3. They remade Metal Gear Solid 3 and Metal Gear Solid Delta. But like, why did they not just start at Metal Gear Solid 1 or the original Metal Gears in general? I've tried to play the original Metal Gears in the past on the Wii when they were on the Wii shop, and I was like, I don't understand what I'm doing at all. Yeah, but like, you could just, I don't like here's my problem. You can just buy the thing with 2, 3 and Peace Walker in it, right? You could just buy that. Like, why didn't they just remake Metal Gear? Well, I'm asking why they didn't remake Metal Gear Solid 1, because Metal Gear Solid 1, I think, is like the worst aged of them all, in my opinion. Because when I was watching Stu play it, I was losing my mind. Did he ever finish Metal Gear Solid 1? It's fairly short, if I remember correctly. It's only like 10 hours long. Is it? One second, I gotta look up how short, how short is Metal Gear Solid 1. I don't think he did. That's sad. I love watching Stu play video games, but sometimes I'm like, Stu, the game told you what to do. Please. Streamer brain kills me. I would say he's comically bad at certain games. It's just like he's much more of an entertainer than he is a gamer most of the time. I hope he's not in chat. Stu, if you're in chat, I love you, buddy. You're great. I love watching your streams, I promise. But like watching him miss the plot of games can drive me a little nutty. So sometimes I leave. I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I gotta go do something else. It's like watching him play Stardew. I can't do it. It drives me. It actually drives me crazy watching that man play Stardew. Oh man, what was I looking up again? How long is Metal Gear Solid 1? It's 11 hours. Yeah, that's a pretty short game. Her heat smash. I gotta learn what, like. No, it wasn't the farm. It was the chests. Oh yeah. No, well, yeah, but like, so you got to remember, a lot of, especially PS2 and PS3 games, were designed where they had like a billion things inside of them, so you could just replay them endlessly to like find something new. That's the reason there are people who are like such big. My mouth just made noises. That wasn't talking. There are people who are such big marks for game series that came out on the PS2 and the early Xbox. It's because you literally had the one game, or the PS1. Metal Gear Solid 1 was PS1, wasn't it? Yes. Okay. Cool. Yeah. It was pre-thumbsticks, I believe. You'd use the fucking D-pad. It's a different time. Yeah, no, yeah. So like, yeah, Twin Snakes remake for GameCube. Snake Killer, is it Snake Killer? That's in the bonus scenes of. I wonder if they left that in Delta or not. I wonder if they remade that for Delta. It is in Delta. That's great. I love it. I love that stupid thing. Snake Killer is a fake bonus scene where Raiden is trying to kill Snake to become the lead of the franchise. Yeah. Especially because video games, it was like, okay, this video game has to last you forever, so it either has to be silly difficult, or it has to have a lot of stuff where you can just do it the best way, like European extreme difficulty for Metal Gear Solid. European extreme is the idea of European extreme is that if you get seen at all, if a alert goes off at all, game over. You have to play the game perfectly and never be seen. European extreme can suck my nuts. I had a friend who beat that shit up. You beat 3 on European extreme. I'm trying to figure out what her heat smash is. Okay, so Dream's basic game plan revolves around conditioning an opponent, exploiting tendencies. And well, Valko, I've seen the way you play video games. I think you'd actually pop a blood vessel. This isn't an insult against you, Valko, but like, my man, that like European extreme, I could see you screaming so much at the game. Yeah, no, European extreme was meant for crazy people. It was meant because it was meant for replayability. It was meant to be like, okay, you beat the game normal wise and you got an S rank there. Now beat it without being seen ever. This is probably done with her strong poking attacks to chip away at life while remaining safe from punishment. 1-2. What's that on block? Okay, I can see what all these are on block. I've beaten enough games on super hard difficulties. I mean, that's kind of where I ended up at. All right. Huh, none of these moves seem to be so that's like, okay, so high difficulty is one of the main reasons that I crashed out so hard on I'm trying to figure out what move activates heat. Oh, I'm in heat. I'm in heat right now. Oh, it's funny. All right, doesn't matter. Sorry, I'm over here looking at trying to like do stuff. I crashed so hard against Tales of Berseria is that the easy difficulties for Tales of Berseria were too easy, but then on the higher difficulties the enemies were just horse shit. And so I was like, this sucks. I hate it here. All right, so okay. So like, okay, yeah, -3 is pretty safe. Yeah. So you just bait with like these. Okay, yeah. For sure. Well, because so there's an enemy at the end that is near the end of the Tales of Berseria who is immune to all damage on the difficulty level I was playing on. I don't know how you're supposed to beat him other than the fact that I turned down the difficulty and then one-shot him off stream, and that was it. That's how I beat it. And that's what, like I said, that's the problem with the game, is that the when I was playing on like normal or hard, the game was just too easy. The enemies were stupid. Didn't really do anything. So I upped it to like extreme, and I was like, all right, this is more challenging. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a gimmick fight. I'm pretty sure you have to have like a specific spell list or specific move list, and you're supposed to like do these specific. I don't know. Again, like I said, I turned it down and just one shot the fucker. But on the difficulty that I was playing, like, it felt like you're supposed to grind for hours for gear, which was my main issue with the game, is I was crashing out because I had to grind for so long to get gear. That's the reason that game is never. That's the reason that game is like one of the first like long RPGs I played as a VTuber, and it's never is like I've deleted all VODs of that game. It's never showing up again because I hated it so much. It was so bad. I despised that game from head to tail. And it's this reason I haven't played another Tales game is that game. Can I set him to block all? Block all. This might be a little old. Cause that shit's not safe at all. I mean, I don't know. Does Kaji have a 12 frame launcher? I think most actual launchers in the game are 14. Actually, now that I think about it, because I'm trying to think. Because like I have a. Like, I've been a lot more mellow while playing New Vegas. By the way, yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about picking up Tales of Xillia for the stream. There's so many like old RPGs. I learned recently that I'm never one to be like, you should correct the way you speak. I talk a lot of curse words all the time, but I've learned recently that like Japanese devs do not like the term JRPG because it comes from a time when like Japanese games were being excluded from like award shows and stuff. Because it's like, well, that game's from Japan, so it's like a weird RPG, so it's a JRPG. So like I try to like, you know, use like a yeah. Down back 3. Never heard this before. I heard it on like a show. I was on like a podcast I was listening to. It also comes from like a weird G4 time, apparently. I don't know if you had G4 over there in the United Kingdom. Where some of them old episodes are a little fucked up. Since many of our attacks grant safety, this enables more attention to ports on reactions. Once the pattern has been identified, June can employ hard counters. Down 1+2 or up forward 2. Hard crushing launcher for an opponent using high strings, not mid checking, safe on block and deals chip damage. Down 3+4. If we did. Fair enough. Down 3+4. Low crushing counter hit launchers with the first 2 being safe on block. Are we sure about the safe on block thing? Maybe at full range it's safe on block. But okay, yeah, okay. So if you range this right, this one is safe on block. Up forward 3 and up forward 4-3. I mean, that sounds about right. Because I mean, maybe a bit more, might be more, but I'm lazy. I know you are, Duck. That's why we love you here, buddy. Low crushing counter hit launchers in the first 2 being safe on block. Down 3+4 cans will also launch those who are neutral blocking and not holding back. Interesting. Approach. You ever played Shogun 2 before? Total War Shogun 2? Yes. I played Total War Shogun 2. There's a mod out there that which I recommend entirely for it, which rebalances all of the nations in the game. I highly recommend it, because Total War Shogun 2 is like before we had like extreme balance patches for them, so you have some factions that are just way too strong. So I definitely recommend the community rebalance patch that's out there. I remember it made like the guy, because there's one faction of people who love this whose like special cultural unit is Odachi Samurai, and they sucked really bad, and then this balance patch made it like where they were at least usable. I don't know, old Total War games are weird. Total War games are weird, actually, just full stop. Because like anytime I watch people play Total War games, it's like, well, actually, these fights are actually super simple. You just take this one unit of cavalry, and if you know what you're doing, you can just if you take this one unit of cavalry, and you know what you're doing, you can just kill an entire army with this one unit of cavalry. And I'm like, what the fuck? Because like there's a guy on YouTube who does like a I fix your save files thing, where like he fixes like your like people's like bad save files, and almost all of them are him like deleting deleting like every army this person has to get their taxes back under control, building like a super cheap army and using it to sack enemy fortresses with like cheese strats. And it's like, okay, I mean, I get it, these games aren't exactly designed. I'm not saying it's truly balanced, I'm just saying it's better balanced, because Shogun 2's balance is kind of ass, especially for like some factions. Approach: forward 2, back 1, while standing 1+2. Forward 2. You can cancel this shit into full crouch. I was wondering, I was like, what's the point of this move? Oh, it's to bait the enemy into pressing buttons so you can... Master Command just came out recently and looks really cool, good. Sort of more like RTS. Sounds nice. Forward 3. There's this guy on a website that I hang out on that made a like an RTS, that a spaceship RTS game where you can customize ships and stuff like that. It's on Steam. I don't remember its name because I didn't internalize it. It can be jab interrupted after forward 3. However, if untested, deals chip damage and is +3 on block. It's +3 on block. Interesting. Forward 2 forward. Not respect trans. If an opponent isn't okay, so this can be so 7 Years War. All right, okay, so this can be into that, and it can be jab punished. This can be jab punished during the transition. So if your opponent doesn't respect that, apparently that's a good way to stop people from that's a good way to stop people from jab punishing it. Up to I mean, covers a distance of approximately homing, grants a +6 on block, and June enters eats the most stance. It's actually +4 now. This is old. She has a couple layers to mix up. The simplest mix stemming from her pokes, some of which are transitions into one of her core 3 stances. 1-1. Was I Genjutsu? I didn't even know if that was Genjutsu. Go pester Travis some more since he stopped responding to me. I'll catch you later. He did say he finished up the WWE stuff. Thank you for hanging out, Doc. He didn't. He told me he did. He's starting it today. I literally just messaged him like an hour ago, and he said, "Oh, I'm finishing up WWE stuff." Like, are you trying to tell me he lied to me? I always love, like, my favorite part about fighting game wikis is like you're reading stuff, and then it's like you're reading stuff. He called me 40 minutes ago, about to start now, gotta lock in because I remember I still gotta make the new MWF logo. France, Prussia, Austria, and Russia are playable factions right now. I mean, that's most of the good ones, right? Well, I guess Sweden, right? 7 Years' War is when Sweden kind of started popping off, right? I don't know my European military history very well. I wonder if this is still. I wonder if like this is still a good block string or not. Because I don't know how old this is. Like, there's not. Because usually there's like a history, right? That tells you like this is when it was last updated. So, okay, so this was last updated on the on December of 2024. So it has definitely not been updated for this for the current patch cycle. All right, let's see some of these launch things that I can do. Let's see some combos that I can do for this character. It does suck when like you're the only resource that's available to you is like is out of date. Okay, so all right, so it's and then it's excuse me, it's actually ETO 1-1 with the tornado, excuse me. So it's bop, 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 bop. A tornadoes, and then into back 4-2. Apparently, so we're like it. Trying to do this while like looking at one screen while doing it on the other, like make sure I'm doing it right. Like that, apparently. Which feels like a short combo, but I mean, it is a bread and butter. So make of it what you will. 60 damage, not too bad. Then this other combo is for anything that instantly tornadoes. Which I don't know if I have too many moves that like just tornado on hit. This. I guess I can like see like off of this. No, wait, no, that enters into stance, so can't do it off of that one. All right, and then it's okay. Okay. Yeah, then that. Okay. This is so weird. And forward 3. Okay. Then it's that. This is so weird to like try to do. It's actually forward 3 there, not what I just did. Because so like you can only tornado once during a combo, so if you like instant tornado, you've got to like transition into like a different combo. Like that. That's the ending. Again, not the most insane damage, I guess. Okay, come on. Once everybody got this. Oh, papa. Oh, so close. Come on, Servo. Oh. I gotta remember if I'm doing this after a tornado, I have to hold forward to go to Genjutsu because I don't think I'm gonna be hitting anything else, honestly. There we go. There we go. See, 9-hit combo does 70 damage. So I don't know how much sampling damage actually is because I wasn't looking at his health. I was looking at my character. All right. Man, Empire Total War was, I played that game so much when I first got it, and then like you'll never guess who I played. Damn it! How did you know? Have I told you? Did I tell you this? No. When I said you ever said I played, it wasn't like actually meant to be like. I mean, I think a third. I think a third of his HP off. It's actually not too bad. They start the smallest. Okay. Is this because we like? Is this because we played other like RPGs before or other like RTSs? You've seen me play other RTSs before, and I like always choose the smallest like nations. All right. I just like Prussia. I just think Prussia's an interesting country. I remember like I would always make a mistake because I would like I would try to go to war with Austria-Hungary too soon. But I do actually prefer to play like small undeveloped nations in those kind of games. Because I find it the most interesting. Like to be like, so like in like Crusader Kings, I always try to play like a single count. That's interesting. An army in possession of a state. I mean, yeah, that's basically how you ran that shit. I don't know if every nation starts with like zero technology, but I remember like Prussia like had nothing. But I'm trying to like practice this one combo enough so that like if I hit a tornado, I can be like, okay, I know what to do here. We might actually get like to an actual match today. Persia had plug bayonets and empiricism. The crazy part is I don't know what empiricism is. I definitely like 100%. Like went straight for only military tech, because why would I ever research anything for my country? I need to win the war. Like now, I'm sure I could actually like. Man, this makes me want to play Total War Empire again. All right, is there any other tornado moves I have that I'll actually use consistently? Because I remember trying to use my scholars to like steal tech from other people all the time. All right, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Rebellion to overthrow the monarchy and have democratic Prussia. That's crazy. I definitely would have never gotten there, or I would have done it by accident. I tend to do things by accident in games. I've been like, what the hell? I don't really have too many other moves at tornado. You have to build up the universities and nothing to deal with public order. It's been a while. No. Whew. 2 hours of combo practice and talking about Metal Gear Solid and about groping men's genitals. It's a pretty good stream so far, honestly. Like when men grope like when men grope your genitals. That's not untrue. In a fight, right? All right, that one that I can never do correctly. So all right, okay, all right. So all right. That helped me get like a good this tornadoes, so like I couldn't do like a full combo off of it. Like I couldn't do the other combo off it because this technically counts as a tornado. So like I would have to do like this combo off of it instead. If I were to like block and launch, it would be like I love that I'm kind of just saying things. Like, I barely understand what a tornado is. Weirdly enough, this game actually has a pretty okay way of teaching you. Like, what the terms mean. Probably using Darth mod for Empire. Is that it? Let me guess, that one adds it's Star Wars. It's just Star Wars, right? 1 second, by the way. I gotta go get a drink. I will be right back. Yeah, like I think that's the worst part about some like counterbalance mods for like games like that, is that like they can go too far in the other direction. It's like, okay, you have a billion people. A question: have you ever been interested in the Warhammer games, the Total War Warhammer games? Are those too sci-fi for you, or too like fantasy for you? I haven't played the Warhammer games. I actually really enjoy the Warhammer games, and strangely enough, they're actually trying to fix them and not like just keep constantly releasing new stuff, which is nice. Just so I can use Guerrilla Warfare to start Elven Dominance. You'll never guess what race is my favorite race in those games. No. Haha! I got you on this one. No. I did play Dark Elves for a while there with the rebalance mod that I use, because I use like a total overhaul mod for the game. No, it's not dwarves. God no. You think I like gun lines? Slaanesh. I love the Slaanesh faction. They're so stupid, especially with the rebalance mod that I use. Actually, that. And I only know from a few from the it's the Slaanesh faction. They are very silly. So the Slaanesh faction's entire okay. So they're actually adding a second Slaanesh faction to the game. One second. Gotta lock in 1 second. Locktober's over, but I gotta lock in. Click as the cage shuts. Don't worry, we're welding that bitch in place. I'm sure you can do more off of that. It's telling me to end on this. Well, I mean, off wall, I guess. You can't really do much. But so the Slaanesh faction, at least the one that's on the game base, their entire thing is they steal is their seduction based, so they steal units. And a lot of their stuff is about and a lot of their stuff is built around the idea of like taking units slowly but surely. Or gaining more. So okay, so the way it works is each unit costs a certain amount of gold for you to steal from the opponents. You have to bribe them with a certain amount of gold, but there are modifiers to make that cheaper, and then there are modifiers that let you steal more units. And like at the very beginning you can only steal like 1 or 2 units, but near the end you're stealing like 4 or 5, and it's very silly because you just steal 4 you just steal 4 or 5 of the enemy's best units, and then you just go. It's like, oh cool, I'm really weak to ranged, let me take your best ranged units from you. Oh man. Staple combos. All right, so here's some staple combos apparently I have. Down. One second, let me put chat back on the screen. Down forward, then forward 2, then down forward 1. Okay, and then tornado, and then forward 2. That. Okay. It's your 14 frame combo. And so that Slaanesh faction either die even when get played by AI, either, thank you for the head pats, Falco, either dies very quickly or destroys because that Slaanesh faction starts on the main elven continent. So either dies super quickly or it kills all the elves. It has two routes. Which I know sounds stupid, because like of course it only has 2 routes. I mean, it's a glass cannon faction and it's surrounded by enemies, because at the very beginning you are at war with all of the other elves that are on that island. All the other elves, I say as if you are also an elf. Gonna be a rough ride. It's kind of fun, because all you have to do is just like not let your like, because you start with some decent starting units, you just have to like not let them get like murdered, and like your main character, there's so much of that fight, so much of that is built around, so much of that campaign is built around so much of that campaign is built around baiting and using your main, because your main person is a huge unit, so they're always targetable by ranged attacks, and they take a lot of damage. So much of it's baiting the enemy leaders into like a one-on-one and then just dueling them to death. I do too. Like it's the most like cringe. I hate to use the word cringe because I'm a VTuber. I'm cringe inherently, but it's one of the most cringe things I can think of. That's the ending, actually. No, keep cooking, because it's kind of like co-opted in like the same way like the Clanker thing is, to like it's just like I can be fake racist, but then also like it's like, yeah, also that. But then also it's like, oh, haha, I'm a dwarf, haha, rock and stone, haha, and it's like, and I don't know. I'm trying to do this combo. Oh yeah. Also that, I don't know. There's like a lot of like. Well, it's kind of like the barbarian thing for me too, like, or like there are so many. There are so many, like, D&D has been co-opted by normies and I hate it things. and one of them is 100% bard and barbarian. Those two things. If I have to see another the bard is super horny all times joke, I'm going to scream. I kind of, okay, so I think the good thing to do here is to learn like one good thing off of every interesting. One good thing off of the one good combo off of every launcher. It's probably a good thing to learn. Barbarians have basically just been adopted by dude bros, and it's like I smash and kill, and it's like, oh. Because like I played a lot of D&D back in my days, which is funny for a drow to say, and a friend was always like a sexual deviant. That was like his entire character arc, was that he was a sexual deviant. Actually, it's just better damage. and like it was kind of funny the first couple times, and then like it stopped being funny after a while. Huh? This has to be like a crush, right? Because it's probably crushes on hit. Huh? This combo is very confusing to me. Down forward 2 and then this, and then not just be able to combo off of that using up 3. Is it against the wall kind of thing? Gorge are supposed to be best craftsman. What? I mean, I have opinions about things. And a lot of my opinions relate to Drow. Of course, as you can tell, a lot of my opinions relate to Drow and how I feel about them, and how I feel about the butchered parts of their lore. If I can find the guy who wrote the Drit stuff, I will be very thankful for him bringing Drow in the spotlight, but at the same time, I will be very angry at him because of, like, just... There's a good race of Drow, and they do good things. It's like, shut up. Like, it's like actually kind of the worst parts of, like, what Wizards is currently trying to do. What the fuck is SWL? SWL, 1 second. I think I'm more confused than I have ever been right now looking at this combo list, because some of these combos aren't making sense. Yeah, well, yeah, but like now we have Celadrine Drow. The Celadrine Drow exist, and I hate them. I hate them so much. It's like, well, these are the Drow that follow the old religion. It's like, shut up. Why can't we have evil factions, Wizards? Give me one good reason why we can't just have a faction of this entire race of things is evil. Why? You took away the orcs. You took away my orcs. You turned orcs into, like, Spanish twinks. What the fuck? Or Latin American twinks, at least. Just let me have bad, because like in a because it's a fantasy setting. People are going to be inherently evil. There are going to be people who like oh, you haven't seen the new orcs? Oh, let me see if I can find a picture. I'll put it up on stream real quick. New orcs D&D. Okay, they're not actually twinks. The Twinks thing comes from a different line, but they are definitely like much more like Latin American now. Let me save image and download a virus file. I'm sure of a JPEG, and then image. Why was that image a bongo rabbit? Makes no sense. 1 second. There we go. They like they were showing off like new orc designs, and it's this, which is like very much like Latin American. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is orc. These are orcs. These aren't half orcs. These are full orcs. These are full orcs, right here. Do with that what you will. The new design for them. The reason I call them twinks is because in the new edition of D&D, you tell me, new edition of D&D, they lost one of their racial traits, which was burly body. So they got his bag blown out. Hmm. Yeah, they lost their burly body thing by no. I'm shame, but bro was way better for you than I expect from an orc. Yeah, like they changed. I straight up looked up new orcs D&D on Google, and the second result is new orcs D&D Mexican. I didn't want to say it, but it. Burly body, I believe is. I'm trying to find it. I just forgot. I just forgot what it was. They removed like the stack block that like let orcs like have a higher like AC or something like that. I don't play 5th edition. I don't really play modern D&D, so like I'm not the one to complain, right? Like I'm just a guy. I have opinions. It's that simple as that. I don't. It's not for me. Whatever. I just won't play it. It's like how they removed drow from like, okay, so like what, it's really weird what they're doing from what I've read. They're kind of like they're making so they changed the word on the stat block on D&D Beyond. You're no longer a race. Like elves are no longer a race. Like human elves, like human elf halfling, it's no longer a race. It's your species. Now I believe they've changed it to species, which is insanely confusing. Because like, what do you mean? There are different species. Because my original idea is they're all humanoids, right? So they're all supposed to be like descended from a singular thing, but then they grew up in different environments, so they change like magic and shit like that, over time. But now they're all different species, which makes half elves and half elves and stuff make a lot less sense, because usually two species cannot mix genes. Oh man, I've played so little Tekken. That makes it way more confusing and nonsensical. I mean, they also just like removed they removed tons of stuff. And it's such this weird, like, it's this weird design choice they're going for, which is like, we want everyone to be able to play whatever character they want to play, which is neat. But in doing that, they're removing the uniqueness of different types of characters, right? So like, because like you no longer have like, yeah, without any consequence. That's exactly it. That's exactly the problem. Because it used to be like orcs would take, I believe orcs would take like an intelligence hit, but they would get additional strength. Now you just get to choose an extra, a plus in a stat. So like, it's like, well, I can play my smart orc. I can play my orc however I want, but I could just also play a human instead. Like they're removing like unique modifiers for characters. Like they still have them, but they're only good. You only have good modifiers now. There's no bad ones. That's basically the combo. I did that from memory. That's why most modern, yeah, because well, it's because. So, again, I'm just a guy. I'm just a cute little prince on the internet who knows nothing about what he's saying. I always have to preface that whenever I'm talking about any of this stuff, because like I'm obviously not the focus group for a lot of this stuff. But I genuinely feel like bad guys are secretly good guys, good guys are actually evil, but it all works out in the end and everyone boinks. Basically, because we have to create, because shareholder profits, it literally, okay, it's literally money. Money's the problem here. But sadly, money makes the world go round. But because they need to advertise their thing, their niche thing to every single possible person, demographic, anything, everything has to be perfectly sanitized. And it's like we can't have things that are niche anymore, because niche doesn't make money unless you're like charging exorbitant prices for it. Oh, I mean, I watched like a video the other day about how like Square, like I don't know if you've ever watched this, but Square Enix, I don't know what they're doing. They every like 2 weeks or every like 2 year, maybe 2 years, they're putting out a new live service game to try to make money. I wonder what I can do there. I wonder if I can do something there additional off a wall break. But I could. I'm gonna say this here. I think Final Fantasy Final Fantasy VII is a game that I despise, that I know too much about. Like, but the reason I keep doing this combo is just because, like, if I keep doing it like while talking, I'll be able to do it like while I'm fighting, and that's good. Like, where I know so many of the story beats from Final Fantasy VII, so I don't ever want to play Final Fantasy VII. It's an amazing game. It defined a generation. I'm sure it's wonderful, and I'd enjoy it a lot. The problem is I know all the stuff that I want to know. I know about Cloud's backstory. I know about when Aerith is trying to cast what's it called? Some of these combos are just the same because you weren't the good guys. You were literal eco-terrorists. Yeah, you were eco-terrorists that ended up on the other side of a world-changing event. You're eco-terrorists that somehow had to save the world because Cloud. Because Cloud. You blew up an entire power plant. You killed, like, people died in that power plant explosion. We're gonna go online for a little bit. What was the thing? There was a thing you could do. Was it the fight lounge? No. Living. No, it wasn't the fight lounge. What was it? There was a... I was putting it on the screen. There was a thing. Maybe it was the fight lounge. Oh, wait. Is my Elisa customization still here? I wonder. Yeah, it is. This silly Elisa I made. I just thought she looks cute. Look at her. Look at her. She's so cute. If I change to right stick, I can. Look at this. This is so cute. Little cute little outfit. Oop. Oop. Oh no. Alright, cool. But he's so pretty. But he's so hot. I think I had one for Lars as well. Yeah, my Lars one is so silly. I put a little hat on him because I wanted him to have a little hat. Look at this Lars. Look at this Lars. I put a little hat on him because I wanted him to have a little hat. Multiple mental illnesses. Bro thought Cloud really thought he was him. That's like the messed up part. Cloud thought he was him, and he was not. What about Titus? We all love Titus, right? Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, this is it. I did. There I am. My wonderful little self. I didn't mind Titus really, actually. Thought he was neat. They changed this. This used to be like a whole like separate mode. Wait, beach? Is it beach down here? Oh, look at that. A little beach. They didn't like lightning? No one liked lightning. Like, come on. No one liked lightning. The only person who liked lightning was the guy who created lightning. That's the reason we got 40 different games of we got 4 different games of her. We got a game where she deletes herself from the universe. Why? No one knows. They removed the entire single player story thing from this game? They might have. That's crazy. So it's not like so there's an actual single player story, right? There's like a story of the Mishimas thing going on. But the online mode also had a story mode, where which was supposed to be kind of like a tutorial that was supposed to help you learn how to play the game. And it involved like Max and his friends. So weird. This is so weird. Sorry, I'm like actually just blown away by by how much they changed. In this like online mode, because and it was like a pretty good thing, because like it was basically like, hey, fight this AI player. All right, cool. Now we're going to teach you about tornadoes, or now we're going to teach you about this thing, or now we're going to teach you about this. And it wasn't like the best, like it didn't have optimal combos or anything in it, but it like at least taught you what the mechanics meant and like all that kind of stuff. And now it's just like an online lobby where you can play the game. It's so weird. I mean, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. There could be actually be stuff that I just don't know about. There's Armored King doing Armored King stuff. Steve. This is definitely an Armored King show reel, though. Oh, man, I'm so confused right now. I mean, there's no reason for me to be in this lobby thing at all. Yeah, I was looking for I'm still trying to see if it's T or not. No, because that Mako energy was an algorithm for nuclear power, since nuclear energy is the literal best shot. Okay, to be fair though, I think Japan might have some reasons to not be. Oh, it's Arcade Quest. Weird. I found it. I was wrong. I think Japan might have some reasons to be like against nuclear stuff. Yeah. This is what I was thinking about. Like, you can play these, like, okay, you go back to using the coal and oil in the movie. It's very pink here, I know. But yeah, you're supposed to like you can like battle people.
New challenger. Get ready for the next battle.
Are they struck oil? Oh no, I'm playing Alyssa. I haven't played Alyssa in a minute. Oh no.
Round one. Fight.
Oh no. From quickly. That's it. Do I have it down for 2 if I remember correctly? Lost that round. I haven't played Alyssa in a minute, man. I was hoping to play as June. Oh god, this is so embarrassing right now. I lost, man. Oh. Get me out of this. Oh, man. I forgot how to play that character. I don't play this character anymore, okay? Oh man, I can't believe I just got like beat up by the AI.
New challenger.
Oh man.
Get ready for the next battle.
Oh, Xiao Yu. Like, is this supposed to be like recreate like a tournament?
Round one. Fight.
Man, God. I thought I was supposed to be safe on that. I thought I was supposed to be safe on some of those moves.
Fight.
God, she launched me. She's gonna take the round. Oh, getting rocked by the AI right now.
Fight.
Press the button there, apparently. Let's wait. It's forward. Trying to like. I'm trying to do like a combo, like a singular combo. Oh man, it's bad that all these are going to time. At least I'm not like getting like rocked and actually losing. I'm just going to time every time. But oh man, this is bad. Whew. So yeah, so it's called Arcade Quest. That it wasn't the online lobby, which is what I thought it was. It's this thing.
New challenger. Get ready for the next battle.
Battle. I had a family. Sorry.
Round one.
Referencing the
Fight.
No, I know what I'm doing, game. I'm trying to play like a trying to play a puck-oriented character against an AI that's not going to press too many buttons. Got KO'd. Ah!
Round two.
Come on, Servo.
Fight.
How is it that as soon as the opponent starts moving, I like suddenly don't know how to play the game? Oh man.
Final round. Fight.
I'm technically in a training mode, yeah. Not fighting real players though. I low parried. I don't know what to do off low parry. I decided that low parries and stuff like that would be like a better thing to learn later. Oh my god.
You win.
ついたようね。しばらくいい子にしていてね。
Whew. Promoted to first dawn. Thanks you, AI game mode. You're a lot of fun. Wait, describing the character Valko? That's good. I'm happy to hear that.
New challenger.
5 more years of training mode? Always.
Get
Doug,
ready for the
Doug,
next
fighting games are like 85% training mode. You know this. I'm fighting against bots technically right now, like because like these are supposed to be like well okay, these aren't bots, these are ghosts. I'm fighting against Luffy right now. Counterpoint, bro. I mean, yeah, I mean you're right, but like I was trying to learn a combo. I do know a combo off most launchers now, so that's good. Cause like poking is good and all, but like I mean I gotta like. Fuck every time. I cannot beat I cannot beat what's it called? Hell Sweep is my bane. And it's forward, forward. Then I have to hold forward there. I was trying to blame you so you came back. Well, well, well. Look at you coming back to the well again. Oh my god. Oh. So the combo is any launcher. Almost any of my launchers can go into back 4-2, down forward 1, forward 3-3-2.
New challenger. Get ready for the next battle.
Hey June. Forward 3-2 into 1-1 and then forward 2 forward and then or forward 2-3.
Round 1. Fight.
Poke strings? My pokes are 1-1, 1-3, 2-1. As a poke oriented character, that was actually the first thing I learned was her pokes, weirdly enough. And then like Nah.
You win.
Though those pokes could be old because I am looking at a resource that hasn't been updated since December of last year, and their patch came out in July of this year. So who knows if I'm looking at the right stuff anymore. Thurgic counterinsurgency specialist. What the hell does Thurgic mean?
New challenger. Get ready for
For
the
next battle. Wait, excuse me? My cutie character and it's Devil Jin? She's trying.
Round one.
That's cool. I like that.
Fight.
That was neat. Magic that's paranormal or divine, something along with that lines. But apparently Devil Jin's like one of the worst places he's ever been, which is funny to me. Virtue refers to the use of mutual magic to achieve divine communion and spiritual transformation. Interesting. Oop. Fuck, mid, high, mid, low. Low.
You win.
Yeah, I'm getting sauced by bots a little bit, so I mean they are ghosts, so they kind of like pick up player data, which is nice, but whew. This has been fun though. Dude, I just want to character as a stereotypical Japanese delinquent. Not your character, you. That's you, Duck.
Challenger.
You're not a character.
Get ready for the next battle. Round one.
I'm a character. You're not a character. You're Duck. I never realized they do attack. They do fight the exact same, huh? How did we both launch each other? Jesus. Oh man.
Round two.
I'm sweating like crazy right now, brother. Alright. Oh. We're in the, ooh, we found Mansamusa. Oh my god. Please. Come on, Servo. You got this. Holy hell. All right.
Fight.
All right. I think I've got to stop this stream because I think I'm going to like dehydrate if I keep sweating this much. Oh, thank you all for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me and watching me play a wonderful game of Tekken. Some good ass Tekken, as the kids say these days. I appreciate every single one of you. I will see you all next week for more games of varieties that I don't know. But until then, probably hopefully beating Runa next week, actually. Until then, I hope you have a great afternoon, evening, morning, whatever time is for you. And as always, goodbye.